Hey everyone! So today I decided to update you on the changes that I've made because it has always been such a big part of mine and Braden's life. So for anyone interested, just keep on watching. So like I said, fitness has always been a really big part of mine and Braden's life. I mean, it was literally like our first date together. And since then, it has just become a really big part of our everyday life. So for those of you that know Braden and me or follow us on social media, then you already know this. But for those of you that don't know, Braden and I have been counting macros for a while now, and we have always been into the heavy lifting. Not so much like the cardio and yoga and stuff like that. It's more so heavy lifting and HIIT workouts. That was my life before being pregnant, and seeing all the fitness people on Instagram that have been pregnant, and I've watched them through their pregnancies. They've just worked out like it was nothing. They kept up with some pretty intense workouts. I always imagined when I get pregnant it's going to be a walk in the park, like my pregnancy is going to be, and working out, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna be so fit, it's gonna be great. So starting off, when we first found out that I was pregnant, I was able to keep up with what I was doing workout wise and following the programs I was following, but I was being mindful of what I was doing, especially just finding out that I was pregnant, so I did want to be careful at the same time. But this is what I had been doing before being pregnant, so I knew it was gonna be okay. And I spoke with my doctor about it too, and he said at that point that I could just keep up with what I was doing. Then the morning sickness hit, and it hit me pretty darn hard up until I'd say like 19 weeks. During that time it was harder to keep up with my workouts. It was really hard to get to the gym. You know, I would try to go with my husband when he would go, but I was just doing my best at that time. A lot of walking on the treadmill pretty much. So for the past 7 weeks I have definitely had more energy than what I had in the beginning, but pregnancy has been quite a bit harder on my body than I imagined, and I've been healthy, baby boy has been healthy. I'm so grateful for that. I've just had to change up my workouts quite a bit. It's been hard, I miss it, but I know that this is way more important and it's such a gift, so I don't mind. So my chiropractor ended up telling me that with how often I was going in to see him and just all the areas that I kept telling him that I was in pain with, like my ribs and my back and my hips, my legs, it's been like everywhere. So it did finally get to the point where my body just wasn't doing super great, and so he told me to stick with more of yoga, stretching, swimming, walking, and so that's really what I've been doing. I'm not a big fan of yoga. I always feel great after doing it, but for some reason it feels like a chore to me to do yoga. I have no idea why, because I always feel good after it, but it just hasn't ever really been my thing. So I've been doing a lot of stretching and walking, and I've been on the elliptical. That I always feel like I get quite a workout from that. So that's really where I've been at, and I know that after he's born I'll be able to pick back up where I was. It just wasn't what I was expecting to go through with my pregnancy, and that's okay. It's totally been worth it, and we are so excited for him to be here with us. I just think it's so funny to look back on my thoughts before getting pregnant, and I would see all these, you know, like I said in the beginning, all these fitness people on Instagram and just, you know, going through their pregnancy, still doing really intense workouts, but this is not the case for me, and I thought it would be just because it wasn't something I just started. And the macros I have not been keeping up with. I've been giving into my cravings. It just hasn't really been realistic for me to keep up with my macros. So that's just definitely something I will pick up again after he's born. So really, I'm just kind of taking it a day at a time. I'm just doing what I know my body can handle, avoiding heavy lifting. So yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there that every pregnancy is so different and that what you think may not be the case, and that's okay. It's, like I said, such a gift, such a blessing. I love being pregnant. I love feeling his sweet kicks. It's just something I wouldn't change for the world. So yeah, there's my update on where I'm at with fitness and eating and everything since being pregnant. Bottom line is that you just have to listen to your body, and it's okay that it doesn't go as planned, because all that truly matters is that you're healthy, the baby's healthy, everything can get picked back up after. So thank you guys for listening. I hope this was encouraging to someone out there that maybe felt a little discouraged that they weren't getting to work out like they wanted to during their pregnancy. So I haven't either. It's okay. We'll all be okay. So thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe because I will definitely have more videos on the way for you. Thanks. Have a great day.